Hey guys, I am Miss B. It is a pleasure to meet you. Welcome to English 102. I am going to take a moment and walk you through our class website, give you a little preview, just so it'll be easy for you guys to navigate it. I tried to make it super simple, so I don't think that there's going to be much confusion, but I will still take a moment and just go over everything that you need to know. So in order to do that, I'm going to minimize myself really quickly. There we go. So first things first, here's our class website. I didn't decorate it too much. I probably could have, but I tried to make it as simple as possible. I'm really organized. I really like things to be like super organized, maybe a little too organized. It ends up being, I don't know, overbearing. Some people have told me. I apologize if that's how it comes across. I will try to make it more fun in my lectures. So stay tuned. Now, first things first, I would like to show you guys that our announcement, anytime I send you guys an announcement, will be at the top of the page. At the top, it will be the top 3 most recent announcements that I send to the class. So make sure early morning when you wake up, you log into our class website and you check my announcements. Please do this before you even get out of bed. Just kidding. You can get out of bed and have your coffee and then check. Just what I mean is, please check the class website as soon as possible because I'm going to make last minute changes. You know, my life is very rapid and I'm sure yours is too. Things come up and sometimes, you know, due date might change or my office hours might change. So I will always send you guys an announcement. So make sure that you check. Now, our class is divided into modules. So the first module is this first section right here. It's called Getting Started on English 102. The first thing you should do when you log into our class website is read my announcement. My announcement will have a link to this module. And so this module will show you guys everything that you need to know before the class begins. So if you are enrolled in this class, you already have access to this module. Yay! So first of all, there are some important files you should check out. My welcome letter is one of those files. This is a letter that just welcomes you to the class and gives you a preview of what the class is about. And it also details some important things about the class that you need to know, like when does it start and when does it end? Some important tips like that. The second document is our syllabus. Now, what is a syllabus? Essentially, a syllabus is a contract for the class. It gives you a breakdown of what the class is about. So make sure to check it out. Make sure to read that carefully. I do have a PowerPoint prepared for you guys. Now, some of you are coming into English 102 thinking, hey, what's a class like this all about? Maybe you're asking yourselves, what's a thesis in English 102? You know, like how would I write one? How does it look like? Well, I tried to answer some of those questions in my introductory PowerPoint, and this is to be accompanied with the lecture that I recorded for you. This is a mini lecture that introduces the course. So if you have time, please check it out. It'll just be a little preview of what the class is about. The next document that I have ready for you guys is a study guide. You're like, wait a minute, class has not even started. How do we have a study guide? Very good question. You have a study guide because I'm already like 5 steps ahead and I'm thinking about our final exam. So when we get to our final exam, I thought, you know, why don't I create a little guide for students to go by just to make studying a bit easier for them. So you can download this into your computer and, I don't know, every day take a look at it. By the time the end of the term comes, you will already know this information. The next document is a table of contents for this course. Now you're like, why is there a table of contents? Because I'm actually not going to require that you buy the book. I mentioned this in my welcome letter. I also mentioned this in my syllabus, so please do not be confused. Even though I have links to Amazon, to I have links to Amazon that the books are available and you can purchase. You do not need to technically buy them. I actually spent some time and I was like, I have to find all this information online. There has to be a way for this to be a zero cost class. And lo and behold, I made it happen. I'm very proud of myself and I hope this will help you guys out financially. So no, you do not need to buy the book. Instead, I have the table of contents to the book. When we get to our poetry unit, I'm going to ask you guys to open up the table of contents and take a look at all the poetry titles. And then you can find all of them online. I checked, all of them are available online. And finally, the last important file, more like important link that I posted for you guys is a link to the MLA format. Now, some of you coming into this class don't know that there are certain rules in writing for an English class. So some of you don't know those rules. Well, I have a website available for you. You don't need to buy the MLA handbook. Instead, just check out the website and it's all there. You know, nowadays with the internet age, you can find most things online. You just have to look and look carefully and make sure they are trustworthy websites. And fortunately for you, I did the hard work for you. So all you have to do is just use the links that I'm providing for you. Now, a class like this requires a mandatory check-in. What's that? You know how you walk into class like it's the first day of class and your teacher does roll call and you're like, here, so-and-so here, so-and-so here. That's what it is essentially, because it's an online class and it's asynchronous, which means that we're all coming online at different times. I don't know who's online. I don't know who's here and who's participating. So this is a way for me to check and make sure that you are not only enrolled in the class, but participating in the class, that you're like actually here. So I'm having you guys record a little video introducing yourselves. I started first. I introduced myself, so you could just watch that and take the lead. And lastly, I have a link to my office hours. Now, my office hours will be Mondays and Wednesdays, hopefully. And I have the passcode here for you. Now, just a warning, you know, I do have a small baby, so sometimes he decides, hey, you know, Mom, I'm not sleeping. And if that's the case, I might have to change my office hour for that day. I will always let you know. So if I see if like 11:30 is coming up, just make sure you log in. I'll have an announcement at the top. I'll title it something like, you know, changing my office hours or something. And then you guys will be able to see any recent updates that I have. So, you know, just keep checking and I will keep communicating with all of you. Now, announcements, the top 3, like I said, are going to be at the top of the page. But if you're looking for an older announcement, you just click on the icon here. You want to know your grade at any given moment, click on the grades tab. It'll take you to your grade. You want to see who else is enrolled in our class? Voila, there you go. Now, if you're a social person, you might want to form a group with some of these people. There is going to be a lot of group work in this class. So even though it's online, you're still going to be socializing with each other. It's a requirement for this class. So you can actually form groups by going into groups, and then you can see that plus sign at the top, click on that, and then you basically invite your fellow classmates into your group. So you guys can do this at any given moment. Chat is a general class chat. Anytime you're online, you can always chat with whoever else is online, you know, like ask a quick question. I didn't even know that Pronto existed. Do you guys know about Pronto? I guess, you know, if you're in DE classes, you could also send a message through Pronto. I had no clue. One semester, I realized like midway that I had all these messages on Pronto and I didn't even know. So I will do my best to check Pronto as well, but feel free to use our course chat because, you know, everyone else will be able to see it. And then we have free online tutoring. Woohoo! Now, oh, I do have to enroll in the class. So when you log in, you do have to enroll, like you kind of check in with our class, and then it'll give you access to our GCC Learning Center. And you can sign up for tutoring, you can sign up for workshops, and so on. So, did I cover everything? I think so. If I didn't, I will send an announcement. So, I hope this was clear. I hope it's not going to be confusing. I hope everything was very neatly laid out for you, and you are also excited to start the class like I am. So, once again, welcome you guys. Feel free to ask me any questions you have, and I will see you later.